Shankar is hailed as a visionary in the Tamil film industry. In spite of being from the southern cinema, his movies like Nayak, Indian, Shivaji the Boss and Robo have garnered enormous love by the Bollywood audiences. Ram Charan's last movies were released in the year 2022, where RRR went on to become a blockbuster, whereas in the same year Acharya went on to become a box office disaster. Shankar's last movie Indian 2 was not a commercial success as well. That is the reason their new movie, Game Changer, is important to the careers of both Shankar and Ram Charan. Will this movie be a game changer for the director and the actor? Let's review the movie Game Changer as we roll the credits. The movie opens with the Chief Minister of the state, played by Srikanth, having a near-death experience that leads to a change of conscience from his corrupted ways and sets him on a path to redemption. On the other hand, Srikanth's son, played by S.J. Surya, is a power-hungry corrupted minister who is anticipating the death of his father in order to seize the position of the Chief Minister all for himself. The character of Ram Charan is introduced as an honest district collector who rebels against the corrupted businessman by shutting down their businesses. The movie flashbacks to the past, introducing the character of Kiara Advani as the love interest of Ram Charan's character, who is an angry rebel in his college days. Kiara Advani's character has clear reservations with the anger issues of Ram Charan and promises to marry him only if he channelizes his anger to become an IAS officer. After the interval, the movie further flashbacks in the past, introducing the character of Apana, Ram Charan's father, which is also played by Ram Charan himself. Similar to Junior NTR's Devara, where the father and son is played by the same actor. What happened to the fate of Apana? Will the district collector Ram be able to make the society corruption free? And in the battle of power, who will emerge victorious? The honest Ram or the power greedy S.J. Surya? For all this, you need to watch Game Changer. Let's talk about the music of the movie. The music and the BGM of the movie is given by Thaman, and it uplifts the stature of the character played by Ram Charan. However, in some scenes the BGM is so loud that you can hardly hear the dialogues delivered by the actors. Ram Acha, which is the introductory song of Ram Charan's character, is electrifying, firing on all cylinders as the dance moves and the performance of Ram Charan is matching the tone of the song. The other songs are mediocre and come and go, breaking the narrative of the movie. The song Dhoop shall remind you of Shankar's old movies like Robo 1 and Robo 2, especially the song design and picturization. And why did they make Kiara Advani's hair look like Minnie Mouse in this song? The Jaragadi song that was heavily promoted during the promotions of the movie is placed just before the climax unfolds. At this point of time, the audience is completely exhausted by the back and forth tussle of Ram Charan and S.J. Surya's character. The dance steps of Jaragadi song were choreographed by Prabhu Deva, and it looked painful on Kiara Advani to perform these steps. This movie seems to be a showreel of Ram Charan in various looks. May it be the introductory look in a lungi or the formal district collector look with tucked in shirt, trousers and glasses, or the rebel college boy look, and even a native look while playing the father's character. And yes, there is a bonus look what he carries in a Jodhpuri suit closer to the third act of the movie. The movie heavily focuses on the dance numbers of Ram Charan and slow motion fight scenes with a mediocre and wooden acting performance by Ram Charan. The character of the father, Apana, played by Ram Charan, is praiseworthy, but rather than that, his performance in the entirety of the movie struggles. Talking about the performance of the antagonist of the movie, S.J. Surya brings tension and drama to the scenes. The loud character of S.J. Surya actually serves a major comic relief in the movie, unlike the caricaturish portrayal of Sunil, whom you saw as Mangal Sinu in the Pushpa movies. S.J. Surya brilliantly elevates the tussle between his character and Ram Charan's, reminding you of the rivalry between Jaikant Shikre and Singham. Talking about the leading lady Kiara Advani, she has put in a lot of effort in the dance numbers that were given to her, and it shows on screen. The writing of Kiara Advani's character is confined up to looking glamorous, which she does, dance numbers, and channelizing the anger of rebellious Ram Charan's character on a definite career path. All in all, she has performed really well with the craft that has been handed over to her. Let's talk about the captain of the ship, The direction of Shanker. Game Changer is a political thriller and it follows a typical Shanker approach. It is an amalgamation of his previous movies like Rajinikanth's Shivaji the Boss, Anil Kapoor's Nayak, or Kamal Hassan's Indian 1 and Indian 2, where the society has been wronged by the rampant corruption of the government system and the protagonist taking a vigilante or borderline superhero approach. This movie seems to be Anil Kapoor's Nayak in a parallel universe. The way Ram Charan's character rates the rice go down is quite uncanny to the scene of Anil Kapoor's Nayak, where in a similar fashion he raids the government ration shop. In another scene, how Ram Charan transfers all the corrupted government officers at one shot is quite similar to Anil Kapoor in Nayak suspending all the tainted government officers. It seems Shankar is taking a jab at his own movie Nayak, as in one of the dialogues Ram Charan is saying to S.J. Surya's character that you might have seen 1 month CM, 1 day CM, and now 1 hour CM. Also at the end of the movie where the credits are rolling, one man in the crowd says the CM is coming on a bicycle is quite reminiscent of Parish Rawal in Nayak saying that the CM is coming in an auto rickshaw. The movie is filled with caricaturist scenes. In one of the scenes, Ram Charan is riding on a helicopter while he chops the ropes off the goons who are tied to railway tracks. Just in a matter of seconds, where the train is about to collide with the helicopter and run over the goons. This scene is hilarious. While in another scene you can see EVM machines being transported to the safe house by drones, which looks practically impossible. After watching this atrocity for more than 2 hours, we reach the outrageous climax of this movie, where the JCBs are running over the goons and scooping them like debris and dumping them into the trucks. Certain scenes like when Ram Charan's character visits the village of the elderly women, emphasizing them to take the sum of Rs 20,000 from the political parties and still not voting for them, as such political parties in return shall increase the price of the essential commodities like milk from 60 rupees to 600 in order to recover the cost what they spent on the election campaign are quite noteworthy. There are only glimpses of such scenes and more emphasis is given on Ram Charan's screen presence, the slow-mo action scenes and flashy dance numbers. Unfortunately, little effort has been made to develop a strong coherent script, making the movie a collection of high-octane moments rather than a well-rounded narrative. To conclude, this movie belongs in the early 2000s. It is not as bad as Indian 2, but it is not as good as Shankar's previous political thrillers. If you are a fan of Ram Charan and you want to see him in different looks, action set pieces and dance numbers, I would highly recommend to give it a watch. Otherwise, you can wait for its OTT release. I give 2 stars out of 5 for the movie Game Changer, as this game is over, and I hope you like the video.